If you were an orange cat, what would your life be like? Your life begins in darkness, curled up next to mom, unable to see, hear, or walk. Worse, your siblings have pushed you aside, trying to get the best spot to nurse. For the first few weeks, your life is just eating, sleeping, and making pitiful meows. Just as you adapt, a human picks you up, shaking you like a baby, making weird cooing sounds. This is the start of your troubles. Weeks pass and you finally learn to walk, taking your first wobbly steps. Even if you fail, you still look adorable. You see a fluffy sibling and pounce, ending up face first on the floor. No worries, your genes ensure your cuteness outweighs any clumsiness. One day, you're taken from home and stuffed into a box. It's too much. You meow in protest, but the human just giggles, saying they'll take you home. But you already have a home. In this new place, you must explore your vast territory. You jump on the kitchen counter, spotting a nice-smelling cup you must investigate. The cup gets stuck on your head. Clearly, it's a trap. As you back up, you fall off the counter with a loud thud. The humans laugh, finding your pain amusing. How cruel. You don't know it yet, but things will get even more interesting. A shadow moves quickly. You chase it, wondering if it's a snake attacking under the quilt. You pounce, and suddenly a foot pops out. What kind of magic is this? Usually these soft, strange things are hidden under colorful fabrics. Curiosity drives you to sniff, then your eyes widen. You glare at humans, lose balance, and tumble off the bed. Humans laugh again. Time passes. Now your forelegs are steady, eyes sharp, and you've mastered ninja-like stealth. Your biggest hobby is testing gravity. You push cups, bottles, and plants off surfaces. Nothing escapes your rigorous scientific experiments. Oddly, you always land on your feet, while other things splat on the ground. The whole world must know this truth. So you push another glass off the table. It's so amusing. You're a mighty hunter, fearless explorer, and ruler of your domain. But cardboard boxes fascinate you most. One day, humans put a box on the floor behind the sofa. It's big, mysterious, full of possibilities. You approach cautiously, sniff, and gently pat it. Is it a secret hideout or a trap? Whatever it is, you must go in. Your entry isn't graceful, but you manage it. The cardboard box becomes your sacred temple. At one, you're in your prime, a nimble hunter in a cozy suburban home. Don't be fooled by appearances. Even as an indoor cat, survival instincts are etched in your DNA. A moth flies by. You pounce like a panther. Thinking success is certain, you faceplant into the wall, then slide down like overcooked noodles. No worries, no one saw that anyway. You quickly perfect your daily routine, waking at 3 a.m. sharp, driving humans mad. They fail to provide breakfast on time. Do they want you to starve into a pitiful, neglected furball? No, you must take action. You activate emergency breakfast tactics. Standing on their chest, you yowl loudly. The human muttered, tossed and turned, and then pushed you off the bed. That was quite bad, so you initiated Plan 2. Dashing through the room at a speed of 100 kilometers per hour, toppling at least 2 water glasses and a lamp. Then you hopped back into bed, and eventually the human lumbered out of bed, murmuring that perhaps owning a dog would have been better. You then led him straight to the kitchen. He dropped food into your bowl just like yesterday, the same as the day before. You stared at the bowl with a look of disgust. You ate 2 bites and then walked away, letting him know how much he had failed. At that moment, you completely asserted his status as your servant. When it was time for a nap, you found a perfect spot on the pile of freshly washed clothes. You kneaded the fabric thoroughly, ensuring the fur was evenly distributed. Just as you were about to drift into sweet dreams, the red dot appeared. You immediately engaged in battle. Your claws stretched out and pounced. This glowing little demon scurried across the carpet. As soon as you pounced, it vanished. You turned around and it reappeared on the wall. You jumped and it was gone again. The battle seemed to last for hours. The red dot was exceedingly elusive, making it difficult to catch, a foe worthy of your skills. Just as you were about to deliver the final blow, it vanished with a pop. You suddenly felt deceived by reality, and the human chuckled once more. He thought this was all a game, but in fact, it was war. As time went by, you developed various skills, such as opening doors with your claws, stealing food when no one was around, and then humans began what's called sniper attacks, meaning your naps would be interrupted by loud talking and frantic typing. You sat directly on his laptop, reminding him what really mattered, but he didn't seem to get it. Now you finally understand that this world is harsh and unjust, and the best way to survive is to sleep as much as you want. You slept on the windowsill, on the laptop, in the laundry basket, and even directly on the human's face. But still, every day you had to endure injustices like the vacuum cleaner, this specialized tormentor that screams at you, and even more injustices like going to the vet. 1 second you were safe and secure, the next you were stuffed into that hateful box. You yowl, you howl, claws gripping all you can reach. Humans remain unfazed. A white-coated man examines you. You struggle against him. They mimic your meows, calling you a good kitty. At 10, you're deemed elderly. They're used to your quirks now. You meow at will. You don't jump as high now. You miss landings more often. You sleep longer, less zoomies these days. Worst of all, they switched your tasty food. Even worse, that human who for years warmed your heart now cries when you leave. You blink slowly, silly human. You never belonged to them. They always belonged to you. As you near your 9th life, your final one, you've left your mark. A scratched up couch, a fur-covered home, and a human who'll never know why you knocked that water over.